Hi, hello everyone, welcome to the channel. And in today's session, we will be looking into the columns and we'll study about the library column and the list column, and then we will look into the site column. So, we'll look into the differentiate between a library column and a site column. Okay, so let's go ahead and let's create a column first on the library. This is my shared document library, the default library. So let's go to the library settings. Okay, and then we will create one column in the library. Let's go to more library settings. Okay, and we'll come up here, we'll create a new column here. Okay, so I'll tell you what happens when you create a library column. Okay, and what happens when you create a site column. So I'll quickly create a column here and create column. It will be a simple single line text column. I'll just give it a very simple name, which is test. Okay, or let's make it test library column. Okay, testly column. Okay, so that we can easily identify this is a library column or a site column. That's it. Okay, so what happens is when you create a library column, so the moment you create a column, it it get associated with the column, with the library itself, so you cannot use it anywhere apart from this library. So this column, so you cannot use it anywhere apart from this library. So let me show you what I'm talking about. Okay, since we have created a column in this library, and suppose if I want to use the same column in a different library, so I won't be able to do so because I won't get any option like that. Let me show you quickly. I'll go to document library. Okay, and I'll create a new brand new library. So let's select blank. Okay, test doc library. Okay, let's create. All right, the library is created. Okay, now let's see if I can use the same column in this library. Let's go to library settings and let's go to more library settings. Okay, let's come up here. So you can see that there is one option here which is add from existing site column. Okay, so this specifically says site column, but if you remember the column which we created lastly, it was a library column, so hence it will not show up here. So you can see I click on custom column, so the column is not here. You can see testly column is not here. So it means that whenever you create a column, okay, on the library, it just for that specific library, it does not get carried away or copy in a different I mean, you cannot use it in a different library if you want to. Okay, however, if you want to use a column, okay, if you want to use the same column, a particular column to different libraries or different lists, so what you can do is instead of creating a library column, okay, we can create a site column, and that site column can be used across all libraries or lists or be it a subsite. So it does not matter how many subsets you have. So it will be available in each and every, like if you have a site, then subsite, then subsite and subsite. Okay, so until and unless it is under the main site, the column will be visible in each and every list and library. So let me show you how and what I'm talking about. I'll just quickly go to the site settings and then I'll go to site columns. Let's come up here. Let's look for site column. Okay, we'll create a column here. Create, and we'll create one text column here, and test site column. Okay, this will be the name of this so that we can easily identify, and I hit OK. So now I have created the site column. So now I can use it anywhere across the site collection. So I'll come up here for testing. I'll come up here in documents, and let's go to library settings again. Then go to library settings once more. Okay, let's come up here. Now you can see that add from existing site column. So the column which we created just now, it will be visible here. Custom column, you can see test column is there, and I can just click on add, and it will be added to the this particular library. Likewise, I can go to different list. Okay, you can see test type column is there, and I can go to different document library. Let's go to this text document library. Okay, and let's come up here, library settings again, and more library settings. Let's scroll down to the column section. Okay, add from existing site column. So I'll just try to add the same column in this different library. Okay, cool. So you can see that the column is visible and can be added across every document library in the site. Okay, now let's look into the subsite. So suppose if you have a subsite and you want to use the same column in a subsite, so how you can use it? So I'll just go to subsite and open this subsite. Okay, so you can see the subsite, it is honey teams slash sub. So this particular subsite, it's still under this honey team, so it means that the column should be visible here. And how to verify? Let's go to documents. Let's verify this. I'll go to library setting, I'll go to more library settings. Okay, and let's go to the column section. Let's scroll down. Okay, let's go to columns, add from existing site column. Okay, I'll go to custom columns, and you see that this is a subsite, this is a subsite. Okay, the test column is visible in this subsite as well. And like I said, that until and unless you have uh, the column created on the site level, okay, it will be visible on each and every level of the site, be it subsite and then subsite of a subsite and a subsite of a subsite. I mean, irrespective of the downline, it will be visible everywhere until the column until you are using under this particular site. Okay, until the parent site. So today we have discussed about the column, and when you create a library column, you cannot use it in a different library. If you are creating a site column, then you can use it anywhere across the site collection. So I hope this is clear to you. So that's all for today's session. And if in case you have any doubts, so please feel free to reach me in the in the comments, and I will be happy to answer them. So it was a nice session, and happy learning. Goodbye.